it's Peter here, and I'm delighted to give you an update on what's been happening in the Passion Maps community. Some of you may not know, I had an operation a couple of months ago in which I had a pacemaker implanted into my body to keep my heart pumping at a certain rate. What had happened is that we discovered that I had a heart rate which was less than half what the minimum should be. It went down that low, and I wasn't getting enough blood for my brain and for my body. So since this, I've felt absolutely like a new person. It's like I'm inhabiting a new body, a new mind, a new heart. Quite an experience. So there's a lot of things that we've looked at over the last year or so that I haven't really put into place because I didn't have the energy to make them happen. But I now do, and the main constraint is how we prioritize and how we manage things from here. And that will depend very much on your engagement, what you want to do and how you want to do it. So I see the focus from here on, some change in focus. One is, I think our focus has to be for people who want to make a transformational shift and coaches who want to work with clients in making transformational shifts in their clients' lives and their work environments. Also, a building of community. I, for one, have met most of the people in this community, and there are so many extraordinary people, but they're not connected. And so we want to take some specific steps towards fixing that. And also, out of the G8 group that met, it seemed to me that we needed to strengthen the offerings and also have more accessibility around programs. So I'll be talking about that in a minute. Just talking about clients for a second, how we strengthen their experience. One is to modularize the program. I won't go into detail on these things now. You'll be getting detail about them later. And also including modules that anyone in our community can put forward to be accepted. And so if you have a particular skill which fits into passion mapping, we can work towards creating a module for you where we can work together and offer that to coaches and to others. So the breadth of the offering extends as people bring modules. We're looking at one to start around energy management. How do you manage the energy in your body? How you can use that for healing and so on. The basic program will also now include an assessment or evaluation of how the clients are living their passion maps, and out of that coming a passion plan. And thirdly, we feel that we need to incorporate habit building so that when people make a transformational shift, obviously behavior has to change. And how do you do that? It largely changes through creating new habits. So we've got a partnership with another company to provide software in that area. So if you have any modules that you think might be of benefit to clients of Passion Maps and the passion mapping process, please let us know. As far as the coaches are concerned, obviously our coaches make this business work. And how do we add more value to coaches? One is to have a membership site which covers much more than just coaching. It covers tips and new ideas and understandings around particular markets or particular skills. At the moment, for example, managing trauma and healing trauma is becoming a huge issue. And I think will get bigger and bigger. So we need to be experts in that. We wanted to have coaches with more marketing skills, more access to skills, and so on. I recently got approached by a guy who runs very successfully making videos from your cell phone. So that would be something that quite a few people would benefit. We haven't done anything yet because we basically need a process to incorporate these new things. I hope to have an affiliate process where people can refer clients to us for a fee, and then the coaches who are part of the membership site can also get a fee for that. I'm hoping to run, or I'm planning to run, an advanced program which will provide access to different multi-participant programs. For example, I'm offering at the moment, I'm in negotiation to do just the purpose process for 30 people simultaneously in an organisation. And I think that's a very good way into organisations. So we need to actually be able to collaborate and learn from each other. We still have the Facebook page, which hasn't been used very much. You know, my experience is we have such amazing people in this network all over the world. It's quite extraordinary, but we're not connected. And I'd like us to be, and I'd like us to be able to work together on programs. There's a group of women who've come together to look at whether we can run our Women on Women program, or Women for Women. How do women gain strength by connecting deeply as a group? And my experience of only one program is that it's been extraordinary, and the results for the company that I work for are still active 10 years later. It's not often consultants go in and their work is still around 10 years later. So there is a collaboration space where people can come together and manage programs through that space. So that was what we would use for the Women for Women program. There could be many others. So there are our monthly Community Connect sessions. We've only run a couple so far, but they've been very interesting. The last one was on trauma. The next one will be what's new at the zoo, and invite you to come along for a learning and networking session. It only lasts an hour, but a lot can happen in an hour. So those things are helping us to build community and collaboration. And there is in the winds at some stage in the next 6 months, the possibility of starting a foundation, which I've intended for a long time. And, you know, if you have any interest in that, please let me know. So that's what's been happening. There's a lot of things there, I know. And you're probably thinking, well, you couldn't do all of that. And I know that's true. So we'll do things where the energy is and where we can support you. But we need to know what's important for you. And please connect with us through the Facebook page, through the Community Connect, and just keep in touch. If you want to upgrade your skills, there'll be a possibility for doing that in the forthcoming, really it's like a prototype for the new mapping process and for the new training program. If you want to refer any clients to the training, then talk to us as well. And if you want to provide a module, talk to us as well. So that's my news. Thank you for listening. Hope to have connection with you soon so we can support you in the best possible way. And by the way, I have employed another woman who's a specialist in process systems so that we can manage programs very effectively and efficiently. So her name is Grace, which is the same name as my daughter. Anyway, take care. Thank you for listening. Bye.